A Texas teacher's lawsuit is moving forward after school officials tried to stop her from praying. This is Friday, March 13th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, we've made it to Friday. Thanks for starting the end of your week with the Texas Minute. Democrats in two of Texas's largest counties are reeling over the bad behavior of their party officials. More on that story coming up. Texas officials are moving forward with a new state initiative aimed at reshaping nutrition guidance. The Texas Nutrition Advisory Committee is a pillar of the Make Texas Healthy Again initiative passed by state lawmakers last spring, with board members appointed by Governor Greg Abbott late last year. Among other things, the committee has been tasked with looking at the effects of ultra-processed foods on Texans' health. A longtime Katy teacher is suing the school district and her principal after being told she could not pray on campus or in sight of students. Stacy Barber is a Christian and a math teacher at the Katy Independent School District. In September 2023, as part of the See You at the Pole prayer event organized by the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Barber emailed staff and invited them to join her in praying at the school flagpole at 8 a.m. before students arrived. But her principal, Brian Scott Rounds, replied with a staff-wide message claiming district policy prohibits employees from, quote, praying with or in the presence of students. This didn't stop Barber and several of her colleagues from proceeding to pray at the flagpole on the morning of the event. Rounds reportedly, though, stopped them from praying, insisting that teachers cannot pray where students might see or be influenced by their conduct, even when the teachers were not on school time. In a federal lawsuit, Barber argues that her constitutional rights were violated. The principal tried to escape the lawsuit, claiming immunity. The U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled this week that the now former principal isn't entitled to immunity and that the case can proceed. A teacher in the Waco Independent School District has been jailed after allegedly trying to entice an underage female student to meet him using an online messaging app. Rethnick Leong was an animation instructor at Waco High School when he was arrested, though district officials say that he is no longer employed by them. Records show he's held a Texas teaching certificate since 2009. An arrest affidavit alleges Leong used the Signal app to send inappropriate communications to the student. What if instead of public schools hiring those teachers who will prey on the students, what if they instead tried hiring more teachers who pray for the students? The Texas Minute will be right back.
News and analysis on what's happening in Texas. End your day with daily headlines from Texas Scorecard. Every day at 5 p.m., join me, Brandon Waltons, as we recap the biggest stories of the day and talk about why they matter to you. Listen and subscribe to Daily Headlines from Texas Scorecard.
Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo had to be removed from the NRG Stadium during the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo sold-out concert this week. The Democrat attempted to access a ticketed area without the required credentials and then refused repeated requests to return to her assigned seat. She has since gone on a rampage about being denied free access to entertainment. Harris County Democrats say their embarrassment is mitigated only by the knowledge that Hidalgo isn't seeking re-election. Meanwhile, in Travis County, Democrats are worried that a plan is afoot to undermine the March primary results. Incumbent Democrat Party Chair Doug Greco lost to challenger Jessica Cohen in a landslide. She won 61% of the vote. Now, Democrat activists say that local officials and key donors are floating a plan to organize a shadow Democrat party with Greco in charge. So, for you Republicans who are used to this sort of drama playing out inside the GOP, take heart. As the great conservative activist Morton Blackwell says, remember, the other side has problems too. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Addie Hovland, Travis Morgan, Aaron Anderson, and Michael Wilson. Nick Shepard gets the show delivered to you each weekday morning. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, let's all go have a great weekend.